Conclusion first, I highly recommend this experience. We visited on the second day of our honeymoon. There is a shuttle from the city center. We booked the pickup service from the Hilton, so we departed early in the morning, 7:45 a.m., took the return bus at 1 p.m., and arrived back at the Hilton around 2 p.m. We booked the Raptor UTV. If you take the first shuttle, you will arrive earlier than your scheduled time. After using the restroom and looking around the area, we headed to the UTV check-in counter 15 minutes before departure. We received helmets and masks, watched a safety video, and were assigned a vehicle. We went with 7 teams and 2 guides, and we actually traveled for 2 hours, from 9:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. We got off 3 times along the way to take photos, fully enjoy the ride, and have a great time. Driving is no problem at all, as there is a video explanation in Japanese before the tour starts. The guide explains various things during the tour. It's a shame I don't understand any English, but I was impressed by the scenery and the vastness of the landscape. You don't really need to worry about getting wet. We only crossed water once. More importantly, the dust from the car in front of you is incredible, so your face will get completely black, and all your belongings, clothes, and shoes will get covered in dust, so I recommend not wearing your favorite or important clothes or shoes. I would like to try the horse tour and the MTB tour next time. It's expensive, but I'd been wanting to try it for a while because I knew it's a very popular activity and gets booked up quickly. As expected, driving through the unpaved mountains was thrilling, and I couldn't steer as smoothly as I would on a normal road. We stopped at several points where the guide gave explanations and we had time to take pictures. It was a fulfilling experience, driving through the mountains that were the setting of Jurassic Park, with scenes from the movie still intact. If possible, it would be better to have 2 drivers who can take turns. The fatigue is immense. I went with a friend and her mother, in her 50s. Only 2 people could drive, but you can enjoy the scenery more if you don't drive. Driving is easy, like a golf cart, so it wasn't too stressful. However, the pedals are far away, so it might be difficult for people under 150 centimeters tall. There aren't many physically demanding parts, so I think people in their 50s, 60s and older can participate if they're in good shape. The tour guide is entirely in English, but there are Japanese staff at the facility, so facility information and tour rules are given in Japanese. The route was slightly different from the movie tour, but you can tour the entire Kualoa Ranch by buggy. I was torn between this and the movie tour, but I recommend the movie tour. It's best if the buggy driver is someone who regularly drives in Alma. If you're inexperienced, you won't be able to enjoy both the driving and the scenery. There hadn't been any rain for several days, so the ground was dry and there was no mud, but instead, my face got quite dirty with dust. My towel was completely black. It was reassuring to have a Japanese guide there. The hotel transfer was smooth, and we were able to enjoy ourselves without any problems. As we rode the buggy, the guide provided explanations at each spot. It was all in English. I didn't understand much, but the guide was very cheerful, so we had a great time. Depending on the time of day on the return trip, you might get caught in traffic.